So I ordered this for the S14. It's a lower section for the gauges. I just wanted to show this real quick. I'm actually going out to collect on the, I got pool tables out and I collect them roughly once a month. And so I ordered this thing and I wanted to take a good look at it. So this is the front. You can tell that this is 3D printed. The back, you can see all the printing in it. It's got, looks like it's got all the provisions for the screws and everything. This is the bottom one. And you can get these, I've seen them on eBay. I don't remember exactly what I paid for it, but it wasn't much. It was like 20 bucks or 30 bucks, something like that. You can get them with different shapes, different size holes, different options. You can get them with a, like a place for a switch in them. You can get them where like there's only two, and then this one's solid, and you can put like a cigarette lighter or a USB port. They got them where there are two USBs or whatever. I thought that was pretty neat. So yeah, this is what I bought to do the gauges in the S14. My son's car is actually under mine, so I will probably not mess with it today. I gotta go collect the pool tables and it'll take 3 or 4 hours at that spot. And I may tinker a little bit this evening if I can get back this way. If not, tomorrow we're going to be working on the rental, so you'll ride with us out back to the dog pound, we call it, and we'll go out that way and we'll probably try to texture that ceiling and all that stuff and continue on with that rental and finish that thing. Actually, I need to run and get some stuff. I need a mixer to thin out the sheetrock mud and a stomp head. You'll see what I'm talking about tomorrow. It'll be in this video, I'm sure. But that will be what we're doing tomorrow. And Thursday, today's Tuesday, so that's what we'll do tomorrow. And Thursday, I've got several renters that are behind and 2 or 3 are getting their taxes. And so Thursday, I gotta be available to meet renters and do all that. So we may work on this car Thursday a little bit, so we may install this and take a look at that. And Friday we're gonna load up and I'm gonna get to bed early because we're going down to Mid Pond on Saturday. So we're definitely drifting on Saturday. And let's see, I think Angel, the one that drives the white 350Z, he actually bought a Corvette, and so I'm not sure what's up with the Corvette. He hadn't brought it out yet. And the Z, seemed like he had a clutch issue. Maybe it was a clutch issue on the Corvette. I'm not sure, but he hasn't been on the track any this year as far as I know. But he's coming to Mid Pond with us, and if you watch any of our older videos this last year, the white 350Z that my son tandemed with quite a bit, so he's one of the drivers that puts his car right beside us constantly and, you know, brings his A game every time. So it'd be good to see Angel with his car. Angel's an awesome driver. Shout out to Angel Mendez. I'll try to link his Instagram or anything I can find of his up there. But yeah, he's an awesome driver, and he's really helped my son grow as a driver by getting out there and let us kind of bump into each other and get as close as we can. And we agreed the whole, you give 110, we'll give 110. If we bump into each other, it's the nature of the beast of drifting. That's what it is. So it's somebody that's not going to be mad if we bump him, and we're not going to get mad at him if he bumps us, you know. So we're with a driver that we're on the same page and we're comfortable driving with, and he's comfortable driving with my son. So, and I think Art is going with us too, one of the twins. he drove a little bit at Nyota when he was just kind of getting his feet wet, and he's wanting to ride with us because he's getting the blue G35 I've got out there. I'm actually trading back for the SC400, so I'm ending up with that thing again. But Art will go with us, so you'll see Art on some of these videos as well. And yeah, altogether it's going to be a pretty good weekend. I think the guys, Clayton's going to be there. I'm not sure I know his, I'll get his Facebook or all of his Instagram stuff. I'll post these guys' stuff up here. And then John, the old man with the Mustang, they'll be there. The Corvette will be there. Several of the guys. Wall Tap Media, those guys will be there. So look forward to, you know, driving with you guys and seeing you guys again. And yeah, man, so just stay tuned. After this video or two, we'll have some more mid-pond content and yeah, some of that stuff. So, but anyway, so now we're actually may run and get some material for that the rental tomorrow. I may do that before I go collect the pool tables. Yeah, once I do that, I may not film anything else. I might if I come back tonight, but I'll have to move some cars around. And if not, tomorrow we will be working on a rental, so we'll get to see those guys. We'll get to stomp that ceiling. You can see kind of how that works if you are curious at all. So that'll be in this video somewhere, I'm sure. So, all right, enough jibber jabber. Shout out Taylor Ray. All right, so here we go.
Now do the closets.
All right, we're back at the dog pound, Mr. Worm.
Hola.
So we're gonna go back in here. We're gonna see what Logan's doing.
Should we have sanded this?
No, it's okay. So Logan's painting this ceiling, priming it. We'll call it priming it. This one's already primed. We're letting it dry. Logan's in here. Started this one, making a mess. Good God, Logan. You have to wipe that up while it's still wet, because if not, it'll be a pain to get up.
I will.
But he's painting the bathroom ceiling, priming it up, getting it ready, painting the walls too, it looks like. We still got trim to go on the walls, so you ain't gotta worry about getting that close. And if it has like this, wipe that stuff off. I'm cussing on YouTube.
What
You gotta
about
cuss
the
it.
shower, the curtain? I don't want to get nothing on.
Just wipe it off. As long as the paint's still wet, it'll come off.
Alright.
But make sure you clean it off.
Alright.
So, got that going. And once we get to stomping the ceiling here, I'll try to get some footage of that. I'll have to show Logan kind of how to roll it on. Worm's gonna stomp. Worm's got a hernia and it.
No, I don't. She's at home.
Oh, we don't.
Well, that's a hemorrhoid. Never mind, I'm fine.
Never mind. So what we gotta do is I'm gonna show Logan how to actually roll the stomp on. And when he's doing it, once we swap, I'll film him doing it so you can get a better idea of what it is. I mean, if you don't know, you know, we'll show you. But if you do, don't think too much into it. We're not professionals. I've seen this done once and we just kind of wing it from there. So, but it's primed and we're ready to, once it dries, we'll be ready to stomp. So, all right, here we go. All right, so I've been rolling the sheetrock mud on the ceiling. It's not perfect, but it's a rental. It is what it is. Worm's about to finish up rolling. Got Logan actually stomping the ceiling. So let's walk in here and let's see what we got. So, Worm finished rolling it on there.
On and off.
And you take your little stomp brush and
Hold off. You can hold off.
we're not going to stomp this part because we don't have enough mud, but yeah, it's blending together.
You buy all
anymore.
And Logan's lining up the existing line, so we're just matching what was there. And so you just thin your sheetrock mud out with some water, mix it.
Depending on how chunky they made the original look.
Take your roller.
Sometimes it don't quite go the same.
He's rolling it on that way, but he'll have to change his direction when he finishes because it's all rolled that direction. That way.
Yeah.
You'll see. He's just trying to get it on the ceiling right now.
These arms don't like heights.
And his arms don't like heights.
Okay, you fat old people don't like doing stuff like that. That makes their arm hurt.
So you roll it on there. About as thick as you really can, because it don't want to work that way. It's one of them things. And we got a pretty good sized trim on this, so we just go whatever we can. Yeah. Put 3 acres of crown on it.
Inside 4 foot square.
Did you learn something?
Yeah.
So it's one of them things you never really thought how it was done. You just seen it and knew somebody had done it.
Yeah.
But now you're seeing it be done. It's not as bad as what you'd think.
It's different. I was wondering how they done them things right there.
Yeah, that stone brush.
Yeah.
And what's crazy? What's that?
I already told you.
Oh. But it's one of them things where, you know, you go, I went to a couple hardware stores and asked for a stomp brush and nobody knew what I was talking about, so.
You mess that up.
Yeah, sometimes you go back over run over them. You just.
You know, Mr. Attitude, you want to go over a bunch of them?
Well, have to.
You can go over a lot more than that.
So that's pretty much it.
What happened right here?
I think it might have sanded out over there. It might have been a hump. I don't know what we did.
There's a seam there.
Yeah, it's fine. Now I should get it. But there's a missing stomping right there in that spot. I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's right there and there.
Hey, where was you when we was stomping it? You was playing.
I don't know. I need to stop that.
Oh, Logan's falling. But that's it. That's what we got. We're gonna finish it up. We'll be done today. We just have to clean up.
Don't get too close to
And we'll be done. So that's all there is to stomping a ceiling. It sounds easy, but it's rough on your neck and your shoulders and your back and whatever else.
Your roids.
Neuroids of Huey top.
Here's an killed.
But that's stomping the ceiling. The bathroom, I did it earlier while they was working on the roof. Don't have to be perfect, it's just gotta work. So, all right, here we go. All right, so we're done. This textured ceiling. That's what you get. Some places are thicker, some are thinner. But you can't really see the overlap where the two ceilings met. And that's it. All we gotta do is let it dry and we'll clean it up in the meantime. And we're out of here. So what we will do, we'll leave today and we'll come back. When we come back, we'll hang the trim, caulk it, touch up the paint and stuff around the walls. May even paint these walls. It's probably what we'll do. Hang the light fixtures in both rooms and do a final cleanup and we're out of here. So really it's just trim, caulking, lights, clean, and we're out. We're almost done with this one. We went ahead and tarped the roof some more, just to, this little bedroom was leaking a little bit. So we went ahead and finished that, but yeah, we're almost out of this jewel. Maybe one more day tops, I think, because it'll take a while to get all the trim installed and caulked, and if we paint this room, that'll take a few minutes, and then clean up. You know, there's a lot of yard cleanup, so maybe 2 days with the yard. There's probably a day of cleanup on the yard, so we'll try to get it knocked out. I do have a renter in here, so she can probably clean up a little bit in the meantime while she's here. She said she would, so I'm not expecting her to, but you know, it's cool if she does. Yeah, we'll see what we got. So, all right, here we go. Channel 6 news.
Back at the dog pound.
Back at the dog pound. So, we got that jewel in. Ceiling's still drying a little bit. We got our light in. Got this one in somewhere. And you happy with that?
Yes.
We got our ceiling fan set up. So you got a ceiling fan in your kitchen, which we had one in here, but you happy? You good?
I'm great.
All right, so we're done for today. We'll come back and clean up and put the trim up and all that stuff in there too.
Okay.
All right. All right, here we go. You gotta say it.
Here we go.
All right, so that's it for today. See you guys.
I'm failing